This is how I looked 6 months after starting the gym. And this is how I look 3 years after. The reason why I made this transformation was because there are three things that I did. And the same things I would do if I was starting again. I started the gym because of a girl who told me I looked like KD. She violated me, and my arms was too skinny, like super skinny. I don't have pictures. The way I was insecure, I don't have like pictures from when before, like the 6 months when I was starting the gym. I don't have pictures for that. But today I'm gonna share the 3 lessons or 3 things that I do if I was starting today. The first point is I'd stop listening to fitness influencers. Now, you're probably wondering, yo, but TK, I'm listening to you. Yeah, you're listening to me. I'd choose one or two people that I'd listen to. Why am I saying this? Because everybody has a different way of doing stuff, right? There are many ways to skin a cat. Niggas will tell you, train like a bodybuilder. I say don't. And then you get confused, which is what happened to me. But luckily, after I think 3 months, I found a guy who was willing to coach me for free, right? So you need to stop listening to other guys and start listening to the people who are, I'd say, 2 to 3 steps ahead of you, not 10 steps ahead of you. If you fuck around and go and listen to fucking Jeff Nippert, who won't tell you you need to lie down to do bicep curls. Like, what the hell are you doing? Like, listening to bodybuilders who actually train to please other men in competitions. If you want to do competition, that's fine. For me, you build an attractive physique for hoes and for yourself to be athletic, attractive, and aesthetic, right? So, the reason why I'm saying this, stop listening to other influencers, is because number one, they give you too much information. Number two, that makes you confused, and confusion inhibits action. That means you're more likely to quit. You see, when you're starting something new, you are stupid to that thing. You don't know anything. You need one blueprint and just execute like a dummy, because you are. And then you experiment things after. That's how I look at it. Or you start by experimenting, which is harder, which is what I did, but like I got lucky. Which is harder because you experiment, and then you expect results, because every time you start something, you have that optimism. Oh, this will work, and then you will start failing because you have that shit of like, you have that hope that when you start something it works, and then maybe you try 3 different things and then they don't work, and then you quit, right? That's point number one. Every influencer has a different method. If you follow all of them, you just keep switching and never progress. You stay busy but never build anything. Random effort creates random results. The second point ties to recovery, right? So this is more so, it's not the same thing, but like I'm going to make the section, it's 2 points but like one section. So you have to improve your sleep and eat enough to bulk. So what do I mean by sleep? I used to sleep at 8, and I was started the gym at 15. Yeah, I just sleep at 8 p.m. and wake up at 5 or 4. Now for me, I used to push myself to the limit, right? Which I recommend you do as well, because when you push yourself to the limit, you become harder to break. Pause. You become harder to break. You have confidence in yourself because you will make promises to yourself and you will keep them because you are going to your limit. And that gives you confidence. And when you're confident, you're more likely to win. In this case, to have that physique you want. So I recommend you push yourself to the limit. Anyway, with sleep helps with recovery. There's something called the growth hormone, and it's your body pumps it out. I don't know the exact terminology for that, but like it pumps it out when you're sleeping. You grow when you sleep. So there's this thing that I use, this motto or something I used to live by. You eat, you sleep, you train. Eat, sleep, and train. And that's I got from Ronaldo. Ronaldo eats like 5 meals a day and sleeps. And he's an athlete, like a super athlete. So I want you to do that. Push yourself to the limit. Like wake up early, sleep early, like dial in, and then after maybe like I'd say 6 months because for me, I did that for the whole year. But yeah, push yourself to the limit. So how do you improve your sleep? Step number one, I recommend you sleep in a dark room. Like uh you need not blinds, but I don't know what them curtains called, but like the ones that don't allow light inside the room. Or your sleep mask, like a dark room. You need a dark room, and then before you sleep, there's something called the 3-2-1 method. Uh, 1 hour before you. Okay, let's start off with 3. 3 hours. You eat 3 hours before you sleep. You drink water or liquids 2 hours before you sleep. Or you see blue light or artificial light 1 hour before you sleep. So that's how you improve your sleep. Probably those will help you a lot. And then some people might say meditate, but like them two things will help you a lot, right? Improve your sleep. That's what I'd do if I was starting out again. Improve my sleep and dial it in. Because most niggas is training. And they forget the most important part, where your growth hormone is uh pumped out. I don't know the exact word, forgive me guys, but like they 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 forget the most important part. It's kind of like there's a quote in this book that I'm reading right now. This book. Uh this book. This book. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. It's a good book. But there's a quote in this book. I'll read it out right just now. Saying you don't have time to improve your life is like saying you're too busy driving to stop for gas. It's the same thing. Most people train, and they say they're too busy to sleep, which is the most important part. It's like 80% of your growth comes from when you sleep. And then, like, niggas they don't sleep. Like, what the fuck? Niggas is training for like 4 hours. No, 4 hours. They train like 2 hours, which is actually bad for you. But let's say like you train for 2 hours and then you sleep for 6 hours. And then you get an injury and then you quit. And then you don't look like you want how you want to. Or you experience an injury for the rest of your life. So that's what I do, dial in my sleep. I sleep like 9 to 10 hours because that's what I did. If you think, oh, TK's overdoing everything, bro, go to somewhere else and watch the other person's content. Fuck off. Because I'm telling you what I did. And this is how I look, right? And you look like shit. And you came to me to ask for advice. And I'm telling you the advice now, just now. Okay. And the second part of recovery is eating. Because to bulk, you need to eat. So the exact way to eat, I'll probably say you stop eating your food, you start drinking it. I used to have like 2 meals a day, lunch because I didn't eat breakfast. lunch and dinner. So I needed to fill it in with calories somewhere. So I probably ate like 800 calories each meal. So that's not a lot, like 1.6. So I needed to reach like 2.5 to 3,000 in order to bulk for real. So I started drinking my food like smoothies in the morning, uh, porridge and shit like that. You just make your food liquid. Why does it work? Number one, it helps with your sleep again because it helps with digestion. Because the food is already digested and liquid, it's easier for it to pass through to your stomach and get converted, all that shit. That's the most important thing. It improves it also helps with sleep. Number two, with the digestion part, it increases your appetite. So you don't get full by drinking. You don't get that full by drinking than like it's better for you to drink than eat if you want more calories, right? So, and the next thing is what's the other benefit? Oh, you intake more calories easier, and then you bulk easier because you don't eat more. Number, there's something I want to add that I did. So this story, you see that when I was in 6 months, like this picture, I stayed relatively like this for the other 6 months, and then December hit, right? For us in South Africa, it's like the holidays and shit. I was still in school, so I worked out for the whole month, and I used this program. Link in the description. It's free document. I used this, and I transformed to this, and then the next year, I looked like this. Now think about it, right? All them things I just told you, I did them, but what like multiplied it, or yeah, what multiplied it was the program that I use, which I call it, which the program is the full body workout. It was used before steroids were invented. Niggas know about it. If you don't know about it, that's fine, but that's the workout that was used before steroids were invented, right? So that's what workout I'd say it's the most effective workout for beginners because it hits your protein synthesis. If you don't know, I'll link the video to watch or how protein synthesis works and how does this workout plan help you. What else? It's adjustable. I like to make the example with like compare it with the push pull because I used to do it. Push pull, you miss one day, one muscle group lacks. With full body, you miss one day, nothing happens. Your schedule is still the same. You're still going through full body. You miss 2 days, still the same. Nothing changes. It's adjustable and you can move around, right? It's not too rigid and you enjoy it because you get more rest days, means more recovery, more strength. You feel me? Like it's a reoccurring thing. So that's what I do again because it helped me with my transformation. That's what I do again. What else? Yeah, link in the description. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Like and subscribe before you leave. Like, nigga. And I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.